Okay, so we had a request for a couple of things. So I thought I'd walk you through. One thing that we can do, please remember, is angle through modification and chamfer the end of a cone. If you do this as a distance and angle, um, you can create a point on a cylinder, and depending on what that angle is, you can make it more or less pointy based on what you're looking for. You can type in anything. Let's say I wanted just a 70-degree angle and that looks right to me. Doesn't quite look right to me. I think what I want is closer to, let's try, ooh, no, not that either. Let's try 60. Oh, that looks pretty good. All right, so that makes it easy. And my distance is 18, almost 18.5. It does give me a slight flat point at the end there. I would like to be able to print that. I will probably end up printing it with the point side down, so I don't need supports. So if I wanted to make that a slightly bigger circle at the end, it might be able to hold itself up. Maybe that'll be easier. Okay, let's work with that. So this is a solid thing, and this is large. It's too big to print on the printer bed. So let's say I wanted to slice this into multiple pieces. Let's say, for example, I wanted a cap, and then I want to cut this in half so I have two reasonably sized pieces that I can print on the printer and not have supports. Let's see how that's going to go. Okay, so if we're going to split this, let's do an offset plane from here. And I want to put that maybe not that far. Is that going to be the back and be solid? Let's make the back be solid and the top come off. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to slide this down here somewhere. It seems 80. Oops, minus 80. Please remember which direction we're going. There we go. It's not quite half, but I'm going to have another cap at the front. So this will be 8 millimeters tall. I can easily put that upright on the printer bed, no problem. Okay, so I'm then going to split the body. Split this body using this splitting tool. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. Now, I would like to do that again. I'm going to put another, put a cap on the end here, and then I'm going to make these so they fit together. I'm going to shell less than I normally would. And let's see how this goes. So instead of making a 2 millimeter inside thickness like I normally would, I'm going to make a 4 millimeter inside thickness. And this will make sense in a second. I don't necessarily want all of the walls of this to be 4. So this one, I'm going to make 2. In order to shell the, let's blink the construction planes, get these out of the way. Go here, modify this, and make this 2 millimeters. Okay, I think I can make that work. And, okay. Oh, remember that this is, right, still solid. And I actually want, I'm going to blink that for a second. I actually want that to be hollow all the way through. this I can push pull one profile, and I'm going to go, yeah, thank you, minus 2.5 millimeters. And that should give me, let's make sure, it's coming out the backside. Should be, how about -3. There we go. Let's see if that worked. There we go. Now we're hollow. Fantastic. Now, what I want to be able to do is create a, nope, I need body one. Create a little lip on here that's going to allow this to fit down into my other body. So I want to be able to make a sketch on here on this plane, right? And I want to line up the center here and drag this there. Now, this needs to be, all right, if the outside is 40 and then 38 is here, no, 36 is here as the midpoint, right? Because remember, it's got to be 2 millimeters on either side, right? So there's your 4. So 36, we'll put it right in the middle. Now, if I do a 36, it's not going to actually fit. It needs to be 0.2 millimeters smaller than the opening. So I need 35.8, 0.2 millimeters smaller. Okay, so let's try that. Now, what I'm going to do with this is grab the inside here and work with this ring. So I'm going to finish this sketch. I'm going to go here, and I am going to push pull, so Q, this out. I don't know, I'd like it to go in far enough to actually catch so it doesn't pop off too easily. So how about 10 millimeters? I think a centimeter going in is probably a good plan. And I do want to join. I also want to see this sideways. Do we see how this is going to work now? That is going to fit inside of the other piece. Yes? It feels a little big, but that's really only 1 centimeter, so that's not that huge. And I do want it to fit kind of tightly, so I'm going to leave that there. And I'm going to join it because I want it to stay attached to this body here, right? In fact, you know what I could do? Oh, this is actually... well, let's try it. We're going to try that. Okay, so now we have a cap on the top, right? That's going to go into the next body. So body 2, body 3. So if I move this, this should fit. We're going to move this guy. Thank you. Moving. This way. It should fit right in there, right? Boom. Yada. No problem. You see how that's going to work now? In theory, it should be just fine. So that's how you can make pieces that will fit together. The reason I did a 0.2 millimeter differential is that generally the filament prints a little bit bigger than you tell it to. If you make them both the same size, you're going to end up sanding one down. And 0.2 millimeter should friction fit just fine. So give that a shot. If we were going to do this to make then this piece fit to here, we would do the same thing. This is my piece that only has 2 millimeter walls, right? So this is going to fit into here, and this is also going to fit into here. So I would do a similar thing on this piece to have the edge go into that middle piece, okay? That's the plan. See how that goes. You're going to be using some sketches, some push-pull. If you need the cone tapered, then you can use that with the fillet, modify, and distance and angle. And I think that should work just fine for everybody. Okay. This also works if you were planning on doing hinges that you want to print as one object. You can print things that fit together but move. That 0.2 millimeter offset is what's going to make that happen. So that's it for this instructional video. Come on back for more when you need it. Let me know if there's a topic you'd like.